So hi, we actually started gameplay now.
Oh, right, yeah.
This is Okami, I'm Poorly Written Novel. I have two fuckers with me.
I'm Faye. Hi, I'm a fucker.
I'm Tyty, the meme asshole.
Did you see the video
right.
I just made, Tyty?
I need to... Where's the thing that lets me change my controls? It's select. There we go. The camera in this game is awful, and I'm an idiot, because I completely passed over
We're off
camera
to
control.
a good start.
Yeah, we are.
Nice.
No, I have to invert the camera in this game. It's a thing.
Oh, okay.
Because again, I don't know if I'm actually going to bother editing out all that bullshitting we did over the opening cutscene, but this game is from 2006 originally. It's got a bad camera because of it.
But it looks so good.
So, Isun is basically just teaching us the tutorial stuff.
He's basically
Here.
teaching us to play Zelda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go break people's pots, no big deal.
Yeah, just break pots with impunity. I love that when you land on the ground, just flowers sprout up around you.
Also, when you start getting enough speed, they sprout up behind you as you're running.
Yeah.
Also, yes, I am specifically playing the PS3 HD re-release of this game because it looks really good.
It
It
does.
does.
So, yeah, there's a couple of minor things that get changed because of that. Specifically, if you've played the PS2 version, the opening bit has Clover's name on it. They were no longer a company by the time this version came out.
You got a holy bone.
Nice.
Also, I assume you're speeding through dialogue because it's the tutorial.
Yes, none of this dialogue actually matters. Isun's basically just telling us how to do stuff, and then he automatically does this bit for us.
You're using too much ink. That shit's expensive.
Okay, I should not have sped through this text, because this is actually important. He's telling us that there are 13 gods that have various brush techniques. Spoilers, we're gonna end up meeting all of them.
There's one specific one that I remember that I remember loving, because it's a big fat frog. I seem to remember a big
no.
fat frog.
That's something else. The brush gods are based on the 13 animals of the Chinese zodiac.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it even explicitly includes the cat, which is the one that people usually leave out.
Huh. What's your Chinese zodiac novel?
I think I was Year of the Monkey.
I am Deer the Rooster.
I'm a tiger. I think my sister's a rabbit.
Draw that star. There you go.
I don't draw that star, he draws that star. And it fucks up.
Looks like I'm not ready to draw missing stars.
Like, dang, dude, you suck. Yeah, it's close enough.
Yeah, the game's pretty forgiving about that.
Never mind that in, like, actual space, that would be, like, several thousand light years off.
Yep.
Hey, it's this guy!
So, a neat thing about the names of the brush gods is the Gami prefix? Or suffix? Whichever. The one at the end of their name.
That's a suffix.
Yeah, there we go. It is both a reference to the fact that they're gods and a double pun on paper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah!
And anytime we save one of these guys, they teach us a new brush technique.
Just restoring the stars, no big deal. King of all Cosmos took an entire game to do this.
Well, the sun god can just paint them. No big deal.
I thought Ami was a sort of a general nature god, sort of like a Mother Nature kind of figure.
But is specifically the sun.
Okay.
So, something I want to quickly point out, because it's not super obvious everywhere. Once you paint the constellation up into the sky, you can see it there for the rest of the game.
Huh.
Neat.
It's more relevant in the overworld, where there's a couple of them that show up, but
Yeah.
it's a neat little detail.
I love the music in this game. I'm so glad we got audio working for this recording.
Yeah. I wish I could hear my own audio, but if I had the audio on the TV, it would be bleeding through.
Painting that river absolutely murders some consoles that this game is on.
Oh, I did not paint enough of the river.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I never even realized that that could happen.
It just fills in the squares where you painted.
This is an educational LP for everyone involved. I'm learning about Japanese sun gods.
The astral pouch is kind of important, because if you screw up, it's basically a fairy from Zelda. But you have to have it filled up.
Peach!
Although it comes with the annoying thing of anytime, for the first time you eat any fruit, it tells you exactly what you ate. Or, not fruit, not just fruit, but anything.
Wait, can dogs even eat peaches?
We're not a dog, we're a god.
Yeah, I think you're asking the wrong question here.
I like how that kind of works in both languages. Because Okami is wolf and Okami is god.
Okay, so
There
I
is
didn't
a
listen to either of you, and I asked Google anyway. And apparently, dogs can eat the fruit of a peach, but not the pit.
Most things.
Well, no,
can't
nobody
eat the
can. Yeah, you can make a delicious alcohol out of it.
I've never had a peach alcohol, but I don't drink that much, so...
Amaretto is peach pits.
Is it?
Yes.
I love amaretto. One of my favorite things to do with it is just, like, chop up a bunch of strawberries and mix it with amaretto and sugar and just leave it there for 24 hours and then
Fix
put
that
it in...
sword dong.
Put it on cupcakes.
Yeah.
We can fix... Well, the important thing that I showed off there, unintentionally, is that you can move the camera around when you're in brush mode.
Oh.
I did not know that.
Neither did I.
I don't know if that's only for the PlayStation versions of this game, or if that's something you could do in the Wii version too, but I end up having to use that a lot, so... Mouse with a giant sword.
I think that's a
Wii
rat
Red Ball
friend.
now. Mouse, rat, same thing.
That sheath is far too small for that sword.
That's the point.
Oh man, one of the greatest things that this game gave to the world is pictures of dogs cosplaying Ami.
Yep.
Remind me when this video goes out to post a bunch in the thread.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll just start reminding you mid-recording session and you can go post them without context.
I mean, that's a thing that I do.
So Eason is just now kind of putting together that we are, in fact, you know...
Kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
What a good dog.
They spent a lot of time making sure that Amy animates and acts
Like a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of one of my favorite facts about How to Train Your Dragon. Is that they got the mocap for Toothless from a cat, and that makes sense because Toothless is very cat-like. But also, it brought up the mental image of a cat in a mocap suit.
Alright, so, combat in this game. It's not quite like Zelda. It is distinctly that action game style of combat where you have attack combos
It's a
by
platinum
pressing
game.
square. Yeah, it's a platinum game.
But yeah, I want you to imagine how angry that cat would be in the mocap suit.
And you have
It's a platinum game complete with a time and damage taken score.
And you have to finish off enemies with your brush, right?
You don't have to. Doing so usually ends fights faster. Or if you do it with proper timing, nets you a specific reward for doing it.
Okay. Oh.
And also, like a proper platinum game, there is a dodge move. You have to pay to unlock it.
Yay!
But yeah, if you use the power slash on an enemy when they're dying like that, they will drop a demon fang.
Nice.
I forget what they get used for because I have not hit the point where they're relevant in my file that I'm playing through in advance of the LP.
I want to say they're an upgrade material.
Yeah.
It's something like that. You need a ton of them.
Probably
Also,
an upgrade
something-
material then.
Something that got removed from both the Wii and the PS3 versions, I think. In the PS2 version, on loading screens, if you pressed the X button in time with the paw prints, you would earn Demon Fangs for doing it.
Huh.
Turns out Bandai Namco has the patent on that specific
Patent on
gameplay
loading
mechanic.
games.
Yeah.
They show up in a lot of the DBZ games.
So, for the PS3 re-release, it's not there anymore.
Like the one
That's
where
a
you
shame.
control Yamcha's spirit ball and break things.
Also, I'm going to make sure to save, because I don't want to have to sit through that cutscene again.
Don't turn off your PS3.
PS3 is too powerful. It cannot be stopped.
I could probably stop it.
Aren't you playing this on a PS4?
No, I'm playing this on a PS3.
You don't
My
understand.
PS4 is downstairs.
You don't understand the power of the cell architecture.